Hi everyone, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing? Finally I was able to connect. Good morning, good morning. We have a very exciting session today. We have 100 questions that we are going to do. So I was really panicking thinking, "Oh my god, will it connect? Won't it? Will it? How will it?" All right, happy Saturday everybody. Welcome to class. Good morning. My name is Hafsa Malik and I am your educator for psychology on Unacademy for the NTA-UGC NET platform. Yeah, I also teach for clinical psychology. I also teach GATE for GATE. I don't teach GATE. All right, so we will let others join in as well. Yeah, and then we will start with the questions. Like I told you, we have 100 questions today. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being patient and waiting for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. We'll wait for others to join in as well, and then we shall get started. One moment. All right. Chalo. So we'll get started. We'll get started with the questions. Finally, good morning, good morning, good morning. Very happy to see you all. Let us get started with today's mock test. We will be doing 100 questions. 100 questions. Of course, they are basic questions. So I will ask you guys to give me a free response. As in, whoever answers first, please go ahead. Okay. Happy Saturday, everybody. Okay, ठीक है. So the moment you are able to answer, please go ahead and answer. There is no time limit. Yeah, there is no, okay, wait for the poll. Poll नहीं है. आप जाके सीधा आंसर कर सकते हैं. Okay, जाना कहाँ है? जाना कहीं नहीं है. Let's get started. Let's get started now. If you want to join my classes, I have finished one complete batch of NET, so you can watch those classes recorded. I am bringing you a revision course. I'm doing a PYQ course for the upcoming NET exam. अगर आप मेरे साथ पढ़ना चाहते हो, if you want to join into my classes and if you want to clear JRF, if you want to score the maximum amount of marks in your upcoming NET exam, then please go ahead, join in. You can use the code Hafsa Live to get a 10% discount on your subscription, whichever one your heart desires. You have many options. आपके पास 3 months का option है, 6 months का option है. Prices might be revised. Please go ahead and check on your Unacademy app. Okay, all right. And if you are joining my classes, then please remember to use the code Hafsa Live. This will give you a 10% off on whatever subscription you choose. There is also iconic subscription which you can go for. This will give you some special privileges. You can pause here later and you can check it out. For now, let's move on to the questions. Come on, guys. Come on. Are we getting classes for master's entrance? You will. You will. When is the exam? Can you tell me exactly when the exam is? And then I can launch a basic series for you. Prachi. You can do today's also? चलिए. So there might be 4 or 5 options to each question. आपको सही option के साथ type करना है comments में. कैसे करेंगे आप? You will say 1 A or B or C, 2 B. Don't simply say B, C, D. I will not understand anything and you will get confused as well. So please make sure you're using the number as well as the letter which is correct. Chaliye. I will read the question for you, but then you will go ahead and answer. If a psychologist investigates the effects of a high fat diet on weight loss, the type of diet would be what? It would be the independent variable. Absolutely, ये हमारा independent variable तो होगा ना? Absolutely, very good. It will be our independent variable. Very good. Let's go. Number 2, for 6 weeks or ever since he failed his law school exam, Miles has been unable to go to work and class. He prefers to stay home by himself. Also, he feels tired throughout the day and does not believe he will graduate from law school. Miles is likely experiencing what? Miles को क्या experience हो रहा है? बताइए. What is Miles going through? Please write the number of the question as well and then your answer. Don't simply write it without the number. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. Means a lot. Okay, wonderful. Absolutely. Absolutely. Miles is suffering from depression. Miles को depression हो गया है. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. चलिए. Any doubts? अगर किसी question में आपको doubts रहे तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. You can ask if there are any doubts in any question. Okay, all right, fine. If a person's score on the Wechsler's adult intelligence scale is the mean, then his IQ score would be at what percentile? Percentile rank क्या होगी उनके IQ score की? Screen is not clear. You have to increase the resolution. Please make it at least to 480. Please make it at least to 480 or 720. Very, very good. Ah, very nice. Absolutely. He'll be at the 50th percentile. क्योंकि score क्या होगा? Score क्या होगा इनका? Score will be 100 and therefore यहाँ तक 50% of the sample. So the percentile rank will be 50th. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's go. Number 4. When people see a circle that is partially completed with only broken lines around the perimeter, their mind fills in spaces and they perceive it as an intact circle. Gestalt psychologists refer to this principle as what? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Chalo, chalo. Some of you have answered already. I'll wait. I'll wait for more answers. Okay, wonderful. Absolutely, this is closure. This is the principle of closure. ठीक है? हाँ जी, बिल्कुल. Absolutely, absolutely. Like, you see, this is what we enclose this in a way and we call it a square. Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's go. Let's go. In an experiment over a series of trials, a food is paired with a loud noise. Later, the loud noise continues to occur but is no longer paired with the food. This experiment is probably studying what? आज मजा आ रहा है. ठीक है, मजे करो. All right, बताइए. Can I mark in the notebook, ma'am? Yes, Deshani, you can mark in your note. चलो, very good. This experiment is clearly studying extinction. हम यहाँ पे extinction study कर रहे हैं when we are later choosing to pair the conditioned stimulus with nothing, right? पहले हम किसी चीज को conditioned stimulus बना रहे हैं, loud noise and food, and later we are just removing the food. We are seeing how many trials it will take to extinction. Okay, all right, चलिए, great. Number 6. People typically believe that flying in an airplane is more dangerous than driving a car. However, research has shown that more people die in car crashes every year than airplane disasters. ये जो सोच रहे हैं, क्यों सोच रहे हैं? ये misconception क्या है? बताइए. कौन सी misconception है? Also, I want to see how many of you will be able to get 100 on 100. Target today is 100 on 100. No compromises. 100 लाने की कोशिश कीजिए. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. If you guys like these classes, then I will do one such class soon on Unacademy also. I'll keep it a 2-hour marathon. Chaliye. All right. Very, very good. Very, very good. This is option B. Option B is correct here. Option B is correct here. ये बिल्कुल availability heuristic है. Because here we are trying to remember whatever comes to our mind very, very quickly. Yeah, very, very quickly. We are not basically thinking through. We are not rationalizing. Number 7, most likely to criticize Skinner's theory on language acquisition would be. सबसे ज्यादा कौन यहाँ पे स्किनर को क्रिटिसाइज करेगा उनकी लैंग्वेज थ्योरी को? Okay, Preetam. I will keep in evening only. I'll keep from either 8:30 to 10:30 or something like that. Okay, Priya. Sure. No problem. चलिए. All right. Very, very good. It's going to be Noam Chomsky. Noam Chomsky ही तो करेंगे ना? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Chalo, let's go. Let's go. Okay. An Olympic speed skater had never been able to beat a time of 450 in a race. During Olympics, however, he ended up beating his best time. This exemplifies the concept of what? ये कौन से concept को यहाँ पे explain कर रहा है? Okay, okay, okay. Very, very good. Social facilitation it is. Yeah, this is just like Norman triplet. हाँ, जब हम दूसरों के सामने होते हैं, तो this person is performing a lot better. So this is clearly social facilitation. Very important topic. Multiple questions asked on this. Okay. If a type 1 error involving a hypothesis is made, which of the following has occurred? अगर type 1 error हमने commit किया है, तो हमने किया क्या है बताइए. Yeah, this is basics questions, na? So we are testing only basic. I'm testing only basics for you today. Okay, okay. All right, all right. Absolutely. Option E is our correct answer. हमने true null को reject कर दिया है, right? We have rejected the true null hypothesis here. So we are saying there is a difference when actually there is no difference. Okay? When there is no difference, we are saying there is a difference. So we are rejecting the true null. Okay. All right, all right. चलिए, चलिए. हाँ, option E is correct. Option E is correct. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Number 10 is saying Drew's sleep is being monitored by an electroencephalogram. Which of the following are researchers most likely to see during rapid eye movement stage? So here I am asking you the majority of what do we see? सबसे ज्यादा हम sleep REM sleep में क्या देखते हैं? The majority of REM sleep will have what? Most commonly found in REM sleep is going to be what? Okay, okay, okay. I can see some of us are giving the right answer. All right, option A is your correct answer. Majority जो होती है REM sleep की, that is beta waves, erratic activity, high frequency waves, and then थोड़ी सी theta activity भी होती है, no delta, yeah. So there are beta waves and there are also theta waves in REM sleep. The majority of REM sleep is basically, yeah, yeah. Majority of REM sleep is basically theta. चलिए, beta and theta. थीटा से याद था मैम स्मार्ट गर्ल यू आर लेट्स गो लेट्स चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग प्रोवाइड्स द बेस्ट एग्जांपल ऑफ अ कोरिलेशनल स्टडी यहाँ पे कोरिलेशनल स्टडी कौन सी है बताइए ओके एब्सोल्युटली ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट हियर बिकॉज ओके ऑप्शन ए जो है ये कॉज एंड इफेक्ट स्टडी है Okay, background doesn't matter. And then case studies have nothing to do with correlation. Whereas यहाँ पे हम क्या कर रहे हैं इनकम और IQ में हम रिलेशन चेक कर रहे हैं We are checking the relationship or correlation between income and IQ by checking people's scores on bachelor's intelligence scale and their tax returns. Okay, all right. Yes, long question but easy answer. Let's go. Very good. Very good. चलिए. Which of the following systems is responsible? Which of the following systems is responsible for the fight or flight response? Fight or flight response के लिए कौन सा system responsible है? Very good. Very good for those of you who are getting this correct. Very good. All right. Definitely. This is the sympathetic nervous system. ये तो easy है. Very good. This is definitely the sympathetic nervous system, right? Which is responsible for our fight or flight response. ओके चलिए, मजा आ रहा है मैम, ठीक है फिर रोज रोज करेंगे, चलिए। All right. In a normal distribution, approximately what percentage of cases will fall within one standard deviation of the mean? मीन के आसपास जो एक स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन होती है उसके अंदर कितने लोग आएंगे हमारे सैंपल के? फोकस करो, हाँ फोकस ही करो। ऑल राइट। वेरी वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी गुड। 34 on one side and 34 on another. -1 standard deviation and +1 standard deviation. So 68. 68% of the sample comes within one standard deviation of the mean. Mean के एक side और दूसरे side से. हाँ जी, very very good. Very good guys. Let's go. Number 14. Each time a puff of air is administered to the eye of a rabbit, the rabbit blinks its eye. Before the puff of air, the experimenter rings a bell. Eventually, the bell also elicits the blink. The bell would be labeled as. यहाँ पे bell क्या है? चलो चलो मैम, मैं कहाँ चलूं? What is the bell here? Absolutely, it is the conditioned stimulus. The bell is nothing but the conditioned stimulus. Very, very good for those of you who are getting this correct. Let's go. Number 15. Number 15. After a head injury, a patient has experienced a range of problems, including difficulty with muscle coordination and walking. Which of the following areas was most likely damaged? अगर पेशेंट को हेड इंजरी के बाद बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं, मसल कोऑर्डिनेशन में प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं, चलने में प्रॉब्लम्स हो रही हैं, तो डैमेज कहाँ पे है बताइए? वेरी वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी गुड। इट इज इन द प्रॉब्लम्स आर इन द, आई एम सो सॉरी, प्रॉब्लम्स आर इन द सेरिबेलम, ठीक है? हाँ, प्रॉब्लम्स आर विद द सेरिबेलम। चलिए। Then, if a diagnostic test for depression is given to people who have been diagnosed with depression and people who have no signs of depression, both groups receive very very similar scores. Then यहाँ पे क्या हम कह सकते हैं? What is our inference here? ठीक है? I'll explain once in Hindi also. अगर हमने डिप्रेशन के लिए डायग्नोस्टिक टेस्ट दिया है तो दो तरह के लोग हैं, वो जिनको डिप्रेशन है और जिनको डिप्रेशन नहीं है, दोनों के सिमिलर, बहुत बहुत सिमिलर स्कोर्स आ रहे हैं, तो फिर क्या हम टेस्ट के बारे में क्या कह सकते हैं? Okay, okay. All right, definitely. Very good. Option D is correct. It's not a valid test. ठीक है? If it is not able to measure what it is supposed to measure, then it is not a valid test. है ना? Very, very good. Very, very good. Absolutely, absolutely. चलिए, चलिए, let's go. Good job, guys. Good job. Number 17, primary excitatory neurotransmitter in the nervous system. Primary excitatory neurotransmitter in the nervous system. कौन सा है बताइए? वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी गुड। इट इज क्लियरली ग्लूटामेट, ग्लूटामेट ही होगा ये। एब्सोल्युटली, वेरी वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी। If I say primary inhibitory neurotransmitter, then primary inhibitory neurotransmitter is your gamma aminobutyric acid. Chalo, let's go. The process of repeating a previously published scientific experiment by using different participants but following the original experiment specifications. अगर हम कोई एक्सपेरिमेंट को रिपीट करना चाहें जो ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, लेकिन हम मेथड सेम यूज करेंगे लेकिन हम पार्टिसिपेंट्स अलग यूज करेंगे, तो इसको हम क्या कह सकते हैं? व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट? व्हाट डू वी कॉल इट? वेरी वेरी गुड, वेरी वेरी गुड। ऑल राइट, एब्सोल्यूट, एब्सोल्युटली, दिस इज नथिंग बट रेप्लिकेशन। हम वेरिफिकेशन के लिए सेम एक्सपेरिमेंट को फिर से दोहरा रहे हैं। ओके, we are just repeating the same experiment just to check whether the methods that have been used are valid or they are any good or not. That's all. Check. Phil sees that Tony flunks in a math test. Because of this, Phil thinks Tony is not very bright. Later, Phil flunks the math test. Phil believes that this is because the teacher hates him and graded him unfairly. This is an example of what? ये किस चीज की एग्जाम्पल है, बताइए। ओके, वेटिंग वेटिंग वेटिंग। ऑल राइट, ऑल राइट। एब्सोल्युटली ऑप्शन ई इज द करेक्ट आंसर हियर। ये एक्टर ऑब्जर्वर बायस है, या एब्सोल्युटली दिस इज द एक्टर ऑब्जर्वर बायस, है ना। बिकॉज हमारे लिए हम कह रहे हैं नहीं नहीं टीचर डजंट लाइक मी, बट फॉर अदर पीपल वी आर सेइंग ओ यू सच अ लूजर, यू फेल्ड। या या चलिए, चलिए। नंबर 20, number 20 asks, when Miss Edson asked her students to solve a problem by generating as many answers as possible, she is asking them to show their what? What is she asking them to show? I will explain, Pragati. Just go ahead and answer this and then I will explain. Okay, please go ahead and answer. Yeah? Very good. Very good. Option C is our correct answer. She is asking them to brainstorm, which is a kind of divergent thinking. है ना। हाँ, brainstorm करने को कह रही हैं, which is a kind of divergent thinking. Halo effect is when we just think about one characteristic, okay, and we basically start imagining or constructing the whole personality around just one feature. Let's say if somebody is good looking, I also start assuming, which they have not told me, I start assuming that they are honest, that they are kind, that they are nice people. ये सब हेलो इफेक्ट होता है, मतलब हमें एक एट्रीब्यूट की इंफॉर्मेशन होती है, वी जस्ट सी वन कैरेक्टरिस्टिक एंड वी स्टार्ट इमेजिनिंग अ वेब ऑफ अदर पॉजिटिव एट्रीब्यूट्स, दैट इज अ हेलो इफेक्ट। करेक्ट, चलिए। मैम पोल नहीं आया, वेरी फनी, हाँ हाँ। Question number 21. Salespeople paid on commission who maintain high levels of perseverance despite infrequent scales display the effect of what? सेल्स पीपल या सेल्स मैन सेल्स women जिनको कमीशन मिलती है, ये हाई लेवल ऑफ डेडिकेशन दिखाते हैं जब कभी कभी सेल्स होती हैं, तो इसका मतलब क्या है, व्हाट डू दे एक्चुअली शो? वेटिंग वेटिंग वेटिंग, प्लीज गो अहेड एंड आंसर। वेरी गुड, ऑप्शन ई इज योर करेक्ट आंसर, इट इज अ वेरिएबल रेशियो शेड्यूल। ठीक है, वेरिएबल रेशियो बिकॉज इनफ्रीक्वेंट सेल्स, कभी कर पाते हैं कभी नहीं कर पाते हैं सेल्स, एंड देन दे गेट रिवॉर्डेड सम टाइम्स वंस इन अ वाइल डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सेलिंग बिहेवियर। ठीक है, तो वेरिएबल रेशियो। लेट्स गो, वेरी वेरी गुड। नंबर 22, a person hears a horrifying scream, runs away and feels afraid. This sequence is predicted by which of the following theories of emotion? ये कौन सी theory of emotion है, बताइए। Okay, all right, all right, wonderful, wonderful, very, very good, very, very good. All right, what is this? This is the James Lange theory. क्या है ये? James Lange theory है? Yes, absolutely. ये पहले हम action दिखाते हैं. First we show physiological response and then we feel the emotion. पहले हम physiological reaction दिखाते हैं, physiological response. उसके बाद हम emotion को experience करते हैं. Yeah, emotions. James Lange. Let's go. चलिए, let's go. Number 23. When his mother takes Frank to preschool, he crows, I go school. This is an example of what? ये किस चीज की एग्जाम्पल है, बताइए। चलो मैम, कहाँ चलूं? ऑप्शन ए इज करेक्ट हियर, दिस इज टेलीग्राफिक स्पीच। ठीक है, यहाँ पे ना अंडर एक्सटेंशन ना ओवर एक्सटेंशन, नथिंग, इट्स जस्ट टेलीग्राफिक स्पीच। 3 letters या 3 words are being used, I go school। चलिए, ऑल राइट। कॉफी पीने, कॉफी पीने कहाँ? चलो। Number 24, Jeremiah doesn't study if he doesn't feel like it. But he also doesn't take responsibility for getting low scores on his high school tests. His parents don't care about his grades, viewing themselves as his friends. Which of the following likely describes their parenting style? जेरेमाया क्या करते हैं? जब मन किया तो पढ़ते हैं, नहीं किया तो नहीं पढ़ते हैं, लो स्कोर्स भी आए तो कोई बात नहीं। पेरेंट्स कहते हैं कि हम तो फ्रेंड्स हैं आपके। कौन सा पेरेंटिंग स्टाइल यहाँ पे हो रहा है, बताइए। Who's Kung Fu Panda? All right. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay, very good. This is permissive parenting. Such तो है. There's a high level of warmth and low accountability. Low demand. Let's go. Number 25. A psychoanalytic therapist would most likely use which of the following to treat depression? एक psychoanalytic therapist कौन सा method use करेगा depression को treat करने के लिए, बताइए। Absolutely, free association is the correct answer here. Free association सही होगा यहाँ पे। Let's go. Okay. Ivan's aunt had a stroke last week. Ivan's family has been told that Broca's area in her brain is damaged. What symptoms is she likely to have? इवान की आंट को स्ट्रोक आया है और फिर उसका ब्रोकाज एरिया डैमेज हो गया है, तो क्या होगा उनको? व्हाट इज शी गोइंग टू गो थ्रू, व्हाट इज शी गोइंग टू सफर फ्रॉम, बताइए। Okay, okay. E 3 times. One time is enough, but yes. Loss of the ability to speak. She'll be able to see, she'll be able to hear, she'll be able to understand also whatever is being said. क्योंकि वो कहाँ से आता है? That is the Wernicke's area which takes care of comprehension. But the loss of the ability to speak will come from a non-functioning Broca's area. जो Broca's area काम नहीं करेगा तो she'll not be able to speak. मैम डिप्रेशन क्लाइंट बातें करेंगे? नहीं, ज्यादा नहीं। Okay, all right, fine. Let's go. Fine. Zimbardo's prison experiment suggested that both cruel and meek behavior could be elicited from ordinary people because of the power of what? जिम्बारो के प्रिजन एक्सपेरिमेंट से हमें ये पता चला कि क्रूअल एंड देन बहुत डोसाइल बिहेवियर कैसे लोग दिखाते हैं, क्यों दिखाते हैं? ओके, ऑलराइट, वेरी वेरी गुड। करेक्ट आंसर हियर इज डी इंडिविजुएशन। ठीक है, करेक्ट आंसर हियर इज डी इंडिविजुएशन और सिचुएशनिज्म। Very, very good. Very, very good. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Number 28. Visual illusions can be informative because they demonstrate ways that human visual system can be fooled. The reason that people typically see illusions is that illusions हम क्यों देखते हैं? ये क्यों होता है? कैसे होता है? बताइए। वेरी वेरी गुड ऑप्शन डी इज आर करेक्ट आंसर. पीपल यूज टॉप डाउन प्रोसेसिंग, मतलब हम पुरानी मेमोरीज को यूज करते हैं नई इंफॉर्मेशन को समझने के लिए. सो टॉप डाउन जब हम यूज करते हैं, व्हेन वी यूज टॉप डाउन प्रोसेसिंग, that is when we start experiencing, or that is when we experience illusions. An example of biological therapy is, यहाँ पे biological therapy कौन सी है बताइए. All right, absolutely. Electroconvulsive therapy will be correct here. यहाँ पे biological therapy electroconvulsive therapy है. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go. Number 30. Albert Bandura investigated aggression in several of his studies. In his most famous study, he found that. एल्बर्ट बैंडुरा ने अग्रेशन स्टडी किया काफी एक्सपेरिमेंट्स के थ्रू, और उन्होंने इन सब स्टडीज में क्या देखा. ओके, ऑल राइट, आई एम जस्ट रीडिंग कमेंट्स एंड देन गिगलिंग. या, प्लीज गो अहेड एंड वेरी गुड. ऑप्शन बी इज करेक्ट हियर. जब हम अग्रेसिव बिहेवियर को ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, हम भी वो इमिटेट करते हैं. चिल्ड्रन स्पेशली when they witness aggressive behavior, they increase their own, or they imitate the aggressive behavior as well. Very good, guys. Let's go. Number 31. Wendy believes that her mother treats everyone badly because she does not like people. But in reality, Wendy is the one who does not like people. The tendency to attribute one's own feelings and thoughts to an external object is known as what? क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे? I will change the option here. This needs some correction. Okay, all right. Oh, nobody is falling for the trick anymore. Projection is absolutely correct, 100% correct. She is projecting her own thoughts to the mother. हाँ, अपने अपने ख्यालात जो है मदर पे प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हैं, तो projection will be correct. चलिए. Motivation comes largely from an attempt to achieve a state of balance or equilibrium among competing drives. Which of the following terms is associated with this theory? ये कौन सी theory होगी अगर हम कहेंगे कि motivation हम equilibrium achieve करना चाहते हैं motivation में. Okay, wonderful. This is a study, or these are motivational studies based on the principle of homeostasis, drag reduction theories, है ना? Absolutely, homeostasis पे based हैं ये सब. A child calls her mother mommy. One day, when she sees another woman at the park, she calls out mommy. After a short time, the child learns that the adult woman, that other adult women go by different names. She begins to use the word lady. This is an example of what? ये किस चीज की एग्जाम्पल है बताइए. होम्योपैथी, हाँ हाँ. ओके, हैप्पी समर वेकेशन, शालिनी. ओके ओके. अकोमोडेशन विल बी मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट हियर. यहाँ पे सबसे सही आंसर अकोमोडेशन होगा, क्योंकि स्कीमा हम चेंज करा रहे हैं, राइट? शी हैज टू चेंज हर स्कीमा from calling another woman mommy to lady. Therefore, accommodation is most appropriate here. Which of the following parenting styles tends to produce most well adjusted children? सबसे best adjusted बच्चे कहाँ कौन से parenting में हम देखते हैं? वेरी गुड. एब्सोल्युटली, एब्सोल्युटली. अथॉरिटेटिव पेरेंटिंग जो है, ऑल्सो नोन एज डेमोक्रेटिक पेरेंटिंग, यहाँ पे हम बेस्ट एडजस्टेड बच्चे बच्चे देखेंगे. One common method of treating addictions is, what is the most common method of treating addictions, and which of these would be most suitable? Very good. Aversion therapy will be suitable for treating depression. हाँ जी. Sorry, not depression. What am I saying? Addiction. Addiction. For depression, CBT or mindfulness based cognitive. Absolutely. Very, very good list. Number 36. If a researcher wants to study which areas of a person's brain are most active when he or she solves complicated math problems, the researcher should use A or an. अगर रिसर्चर को ये जानना है कि ब्रेन का कौन सा एरिया सबसे एक्टिव है कॉम्प्लिकेटेड मैथ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के वक्त तो उन्हें कौन सा मेथड यहाँ पे यूज करना चाहिए ओके ओके आई एम वेटिंग फॉर अदर्स टू आंसर ऑलराइट पेट स्कैन्स विल बी एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट बट व्हाई नॉट ईईजी ईईजी क्यों नहीं ईईजी क्यों नहीं व्हाई नॉट ईईजी okay I'll only ask question I'll only give answer eeg only gives the overall electrical activity it doesn't give of any specific area and only general electrical activity. Only the action potentials are basically magnified sort of. Chaliye. Number 37. Research on social facilitation has demonstrated that if an individual is with other people, performance of dash. सोशल फैसिलिटेशन पे जो रिसर्च की है उससे क्या पता चलता है परफॉर्मेंस कहाँ कहाँ इंप्रूव या डिटीरियरेट होती है No, no, Prince. I'm seeing. I'm seeing. Some of you are answering quickly and I'm able to. Yeah, I'm checking as well. We'll reflect at 50. 50 पे हम reflect करेंगे and after that we'll continue for another 50. Very, very good. Okay, all right. So here simple and well practiced tasks will improve. Option C है आपका सही आंसर यहाँ. चलिए. Number 38, which of the following theories provides a different perspective on color vision than the first major psychological theory? बताइए कौन सा है? Very good. This is the opponent process theory. The first popular theory was the trichromatic theory. पहली यहाँ पे popular theory trichromatic theory थी. उसके बाद most prominent theory is just your opponent process theory. Correct. Absolutely correct. While reciting the alphabet, Freddy says the first 10 letters correctly, but then slips up and recites the remaining letters in incorrect order. This is specifically an example of what? Answer lies within the question. बताइए क्या है ये? For question number 39. Ma'am, new batch will start after the upcoming NET exam. And all of you are obviously welcome to join. You can join the group NET with Hafsa for now. आप group अभी join कर सकते हैं and whenever I start or think about, not think about, I will definitely of course start a new batch after the upcoming NET exam. You will stay notified and you will get, what do I say, information on discounts as well. So please go ahead and join. वेरी वेरी गुड दिस इज द प्राइमेसी इफेक्ट क्योंकि आपको स्पेसिफिकली पूछ रहे हैं यू आर नॉट दे आर नॉट आस्किंग यू व्हाट इज द ओवरऑल फिनोमिनन कॉल्ड द ओवरऑल फिनोमिनन इज द सीरियल पोजीशन इफेक्ट बट दिस क्लियरली सिग्निफाइज कि पहले वर्ड्स याद रहे उसके बाद कुछ नहीं दैट्स द प्राइमेसी इफेक्ट यस एब्सोल्युटली दैट इज द प्राइमेसी इफेक्ट वेरी वेरी वेल डन ये पानी कौन दे रहा है चलो चलो Hans Selye argued that we often overreact to stressful situations when we are already stressed. The term he and others use to describe this process is called what? Ma'am, 50 questions के बाद 2 minutes का break please. हाँ हाँ ठीक है. Okay, relax. I'll give break. Stretching break, water break, eating break, सब break ले लो. Take 5 minutes instead of 2, no problem. Absolutely, general adaptation syndrome है Hans Selye की theory. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Number 41. According to Piaget, a child who knows clay does not change in size when it changes shape is probably. बताइए. What is the child probably doing? एब्सोल्युटली ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट. कंजर्वेशन ऑफ मास, रिफ्लेक्सिव थिंकिंग यहाँ पे डेवलप हो गई है. द चाइल्ड इज क्लियरली एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट मास गेट्स कंजर्व्ड, डजंट चेंज शेप और एनीथिंग. Yeah, I mean doesn't change in amount even if it changes shape. That's what I meant to say. Let's go. Number 42. Diana Baumrind identified several styles of parenting. Diana Baumrind ने काफी parenting के styles identify किए हैं. उनमें से कौन कौन से आते हैं बताइए. Which of these are more appropriate? Please write the number of the question and then write the letter A, B, C, D या E. वैसे I will also understand what you're typing in and therefore I will also be able to evaluate your performance. ठीक है? Very good. Very good. Absolutely. Option C is your correct answer. Diana Baumrin spoke about authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, and later uninvolved parenting as well. ये चार styles जो हैं Diana Baumrin ने ही दिए हैं. Very, very good. Very, very good, guys. I am seeing though most of you are thorough with the basics, which is making me very, very. चलिए बिल्कुल सही. Then during a group project, a few members of the team do not carry their weight and leave most of the work to other people. This is an example of what? ये किस चीज की example है? Ma'am, it's so fun. Then let's do one every week, na? You guys want? I'll do next week also. Yeah, after that also. If questions is what you want to do for this month, let's do questions for this month. No problem. Very, very good. I was thinking revision of most important 50 most important topics, 100 most important topics. YouTube पे करेंगे. Overall 100 most important topics revision करेंगे and then I'll give you questions also once in a while. Yeah, yeah. Okay, चलो ठीक है. चलो 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 चलो. So this is clearly social loafing है ना? Tightrope आपको याद है? Some people pull and some people don't pull only. Some people are like, ah, I'll chill, I'll sit on the rope. Yeah, yeah, yeah. चलिए. Children can perform at a higher level with support than they can without. ये किसने कहा है? Who says things like these? On academy, on which academy? I'll do it on Unacademy. I'll keep a marathon this week. Very good. This is Lev Vygotsky and his zone of proximal development theory. Yeah, absolutely. Ma'am, suniye na. What do you want? Aishi, what are you saying? Unacademy. हाँ हाँ करवाएंगे टेंशन मत लीजिए आप इसी हफ्ते कराएंगे चलिए if you guys like these हाँ we'll do more of them no problem चलिए which of the following statements is most likely to produce cognitive dissonance आप बताइए cognitive dissonance यहाँ पे कौन सी statement से maximum आएगी question number 45 please read carefully and then answer and then I will also explain a little bit very very good option A is correct जॉब करेंगे जब when you absolutely hate it you will continue the same job for the rest of your life when you absolutely hate it that's bound to create dissonance इससे काफी dissonance आएगी चलिए very good which of the following is true of the structures of the eye के जो structures हैं उनके बारे में कौन सी statement सही है एक ही सही है कौन सी सही है sorry doesn't work once you answer once you answer sorry नहीं चलता है very good for those of us who are saying option C you see phobia पे सबसे ज्यादा क्या होता है guys maximum concentration or only cone cells are best at discriminating what cone cells are responsible for color vision okay photopic vision therefore we can best discriminate between colors at phobia very good for those of us who got this correct option C is your correct answer चलिए Number 47. Drugs such as morphine are classified as narcotics. Which neurochemicals are these like? Morphine, codeine and stuff. ये किन चीजों की तरह या कौन से केमिकल्स की तरह होते हैं बताइए बताइए 47 is A, they are like endorphins, है ना? Endorphins की तरह होते हैं, they are like natural painkillers, narcotics, opiates basically. चलो ठीक है, let's 48 in Milgram's experiments on obedience. What? Milgram के obedience experiment में क्या हुआ? Three more questions, then water break. रुको तो. All right, all right, all right. Very, very good. Most participants did obey the command to give shocks. That is absolutely correct. Option B बिल्कुल सही है. बिल्कुल सही है. Most participants, around 66% or more participants, actually gave to the full 440 volt, right? And most other participants also gave up to some 300 voltage, 300 volts. Chaliye, 49. A large number of people who observe a hit and run accident, yet no one reports it to the police. This is an example of what? हिट एंड रन एक्सीडेंट काफी लोग देखते हैं लेकिन रिपोर्ट कोई नहीं करता ये क्यों होता है ऐसा क्यों होता है वेरी गुड दिस इज डिफ्यूजन ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ओके दिस इज नथिंग बट डिफ्यूजन ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी करेक्ट एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट लेट्स गो one mnemonic technique involves associating a list of items to remember with a mental map of specific places this technique is called what इस technique को हम क्या कहते हैं Waiting, I'm waiting. Absolutely. Method of loci will be the correct answer here. Option B आपका यहाँ पे correct answer होगा. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay. हाँ जी. So far we have done 50 questions. Now can you all tell me your scores? And we'll take a little bit of a break. तो 10:58 है. 10:59 है actually. 11:04 पे हम questions फिर से resume करेंगे. So if somebody wants to take a break, drink water and come back, आप कर सकते हैं. Okay. In the meantime, let me know. Okay, Vikram. 48, Vikram. 48, Prince. 50, Ekta. Wonderful. Actually, you're saying 50B. Score kitna hai total? Disha, 47. Wait. Sakshi, 45. Very good. Disha, 47. Wonderful. Akshita, 44. 49. Anshika, very good. Ria, also 49. Wonderful. Nishi, 49. Oh, ho. Pragati, 47. Very, very good. Ishu, 48. Shelja, 42. Good, guys. Stuti 45, Chuchu 46, Madhu 48, Priya 49, Tejas 44, Paramjeet 44, 47, Devanshi, Ishu 48, Kratika 46, Preetam 46, Tejal 44, Khushbu 47, Ekta 43. Very, very good, guys. I'm seeing above 40, ठीक है. 45 से above आना चाहिए score, but above 40 is fine. That means your basics are clear. If you're getting above 40, that means your basics are pretty clear. Now let me know how your preparation is going. Meanwhile, others will also take a little bit of a break. They'll eat something. 5 minute मैंने दिए हैं आपको. We have 4 more minutes. Ma'am read homeopathy as homeostasis. I feel so bad for you. Farheen is saying 43. Chalo, not bad, not bad. Chalo, 40 के above जिसको आए हैं, those of you who are scoring more than 40 are doing well only. Sayed Shazan is saying 47. Why do I see so many new people? Or are you guys logging in from your family members' accounts? Prep is going good. बहुत तेजी से चल रही है prep. फिर ठीक है. Okay, Dishani, good only. Not bad. Okay, what does our Saturday look like? Paper one कर लो यार. Don't leave out paper. Don't leave out paper one. Some of us do whole day, whole night paper one. Some of us don't do only. Psychology students, I don't know what it is. You guys don't like paper one. Please do paper one. मैम एसी का टेम्परेचर भी डिक्रीज कर दिया बहुत प्रेशर है so cute. हाँ, please do paper one. Doing the revision class, they are awesome. Okay, all right, Tejas. That's wonderful. After you guys finish this revision course, I will ask you to watch the other revision course, and that'll help out a lot as well. That will help you master difficult topics. उससे क्या होगा? उससे confidence will be high. Also, you will be able to solve the difficult questions. That means you will be aiming directly for JRF, not just for NET. Because I want all of my learners to aim for JRF, not just NET. You know, बहुत लोग कहते हैं कि बस NET हो जाए. No, why settle for less? Don't settle. Ma'am, doing 1 hour. अब तो थोड़ा उससे ज्यादा करना चाहिए. Now you should be doing more than 1 hour. Okay? And no asking before the exam. Should I write the test? Should I not write the exam? Should I do what? Go ahead and write, guys. I hope you have filled the form. Go ahead and write. Even if you're not 100% in, it's okay. लिख लो exam. We have 1 more minute. Hanji, we have 1 more minute and don't aim for anything less than a full score. Aim करो आप. Don't obsess too much over it, but aim for JRF. मैम हो ही नहीं रहा. ट्राई करते हैं बट मन नहीं करता. मन को समझाओ. Without paper one, JRF is highly unlikely. Pratika, you have already cleared net. तो next आपको क्या करना है? आपको JRF ही चाहिए ना? Okay, Pragati. PYQ course also, you guys can send me your scores. Done with water. हो गया? Okay, चलिए. We have last 1 minute. We'll resume. We'll resume in 1 minute. मैम my professor said अभी तो बहुत attempt हैं. मैंने मैंने मन में कहा बाय बाय. आपने पूछा ही क्यों? How to easily solve paper one by doing PYQ practice. Paper one, I feel like the best thing to do is doing PYQ practice. Ma'am, I made 3 days for revising the whole 1 unit. Okay, I started this strategy and did for 2 units. Okay, chalo, अच्छा है. Of PYQ classes, yes, Ekta, you will get combined PDF. I think it's better to give you the whole combined PDF. Doesn't make sense to give separate unit wise. I'll give you one full PDF of it so that it will make sense. पूछा नहीं मैम, उन्होंने खुद बोला. फिर लाइट लो आप. डोंट नीड टू वरी अबाउट इट. पेपर वन MCQ कहाँ से करूं? इतने तो हैं, बुक्स हैं. मैम माय यस्टरडे स्कोर इज 27. ओके देवयानी, थैंक यू फॉर लेटिंग मी. Chalo guys, time is up. We are back. 50 questions are yet to be done. Let's go ahead and do them. Number 51. Number 51. Paul experienced it. We'll hurry up a little bit, in the sense we'll pick up pace as though we are doing the real exam. So come on quickly. We will go ahead and read and then we shall answer. Paul experienced, don't settle for anything lesser than 50. Try to get a 50 on 50. Paul experienced a traumatic injury to his ear which resulted in damage to small specific region of cochlea. Despite this damage, Paul is able to hear all pitches that he was able to hear prior to his injury. What theory of pitch perception is most weakened? ये कौन सी theory को challenge करता है सबसे ज्यादा? ये जो Paul के साथ हुआ है. Absolutely, it weakens the place theory, because if sudden areas or if certain areas on the cochlea are damaged, then hearing in that place should also be damaged, but hearing damage nahi hui hai. Okay, Prince, take rest, get better soon. Okay? Get better soon. When participants have problems learning new information because old information is causing them confusion, psychologists call this what? नई नई चीजें लर्निंग में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है क्योंकि पुरानी चीजें जो है वो डिस्टर्ब कर रही हैं. ये क्या हो रहा है? Waiting quickly guys. It's proactive interference. Old disturbing new, acting in a forward direction. This is proactive interference. New acting on old and disturbing the old is retroactive. So here क्या हो रहा है? You have proactive interference here. Let's go. Bipolar 1 disorder is. ये bipolar 1 disorder होता क्या है बताइए. Characterized by manic episodes. It is not a form of clinical depression. यहाँ पे manic episodes होते हैं in addition to depression. Option B will be your correct answer. Very, very good. चलिए. All right. Wonderful. Which of the following cues is important in helping people perceive depth? सबसे important clue क्यू जो हमें विजन या डेप्थ परसेप्शन में हेल्प करता है, सबसे important वाला कौन सा है? किस स्तुति? All right. I'm seeing. Don't worry about it. चलो. The most important depth perception cue is which one? It is actually binocular disparity. Okay, सबसे important है binocular disparity because of which 3D vision is made possible. 3D vision possible है only because of binocular disparity. Let's go. Or retinal disparity. Dave has trouble sleeping because he stops breathing and wakes up several times at night. Dave most likely suffers from. Dave जो है रात में जगते हैं काफी दफा और इनको ब्रीदिंग प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं. तो क्या है? What problem does he have? अरे मैम स्टक हो गया था. This is option C, sleep apnea. ये तो sleep apnea ही है. Very, very good. Let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead. Number 56. If a researcher found that rich people rate themselves as less happy than poor people do, then she could say that wealth and happiness are. Rich people rate themselves as less happy than poor people do, then she could say that wealth and happiness are what? They are negatively correlated. ठीक है? क्या है? Negative correlation है दोनों में. हाँ, score अपना track कीजिए. They are negatively correlated. When one goes up, the other goes down. People are primarily motivated to alleviate internal tension by basic biological needs like hunger and thirst in order to maintain homeostasis. This statement is supported by which theory of motivation? इस statement को कौन सी motivation की theory support करती है? बताइए. Very, very good. 57 will be drive reduction. Option C will be our correct answer. This will be drive reduction. Very, very good, guys. Very, very good. चलिए. Yes. Number 58. Lawrence Kohlberg is well known for his theory on moral development, but Carol Gilligan strongly criticized his theory. Gilligan's primary criticism concerned what? जो कैरल गिलिगन ने कोलबर्ग की थ्योरी को क्रिटिसाइज किया, किस बेसिस पे इन्होंने क्रिटिसाइज किया बताइए. Question number 58. What is your answer? Tell me. Very good. Option A will be our correct answer here. There are sex differences. In the sense कि जैसे लड़कियां सोचती हैं is different from how men think. Yeah, it's different. It's not stronger or weaker or it's not better or worse. Absolutely. Which of the following researchers made the argument that intelligence is composed of many more qualities than just traditional math and verbal skills? ये कौन से साइकोलॉजिस्ट ने कहा है कि इंटेलिजेंस में बाकी काफी स्किल्स होती हैं एक्सेप्ट फॉर जस्ट मैथ और वर्बल स्किल्स के अलावा बेसिकली. क्वेश्चन 59 का आंसर क्या है बताइए. Please give me your answer for question number 59. It is Howard Gardner. And his theory of multiple intelligences basically helps prove that math and verbal skills ही नहीं होते हैं सिर्फ intelligence test में. There are many more details, there are many more skills to be checked. One of the following treatments which would most likely be used with patients who suffer from developmental delays. ओके, डेवलपमेंटल डिलेज जिन बच्चों को होते हैं उनके लिए सबसे ज्यादा कौन सी ट्रीटमेंट बेस्ट रहेगी? व्हाट इज आवर आंसर फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 60? Very good for those of you who are getting this correct. Very good. All right. Very good. It's token economy. Token economy, डेवलपमेंटल डिलेज वाले बच्चों को या न्यूरो डेवलपमेंटल डिसऑर्डर्स वाले बच्चों को इट विल रियली बी हेल्प. Which personality disorder is characterized by a tendency to use binary judgments like good and bad and difficulty in identifying shades of grey? कौन से पर्सनालिटी डिसऑर्डर में हम एक्सट्रीम्स में सोचते हैं? For question number 61, what is your answer? बताइए. Very good. Very good for those of you who are getting this correct. Option D is the correct answer. Borderline personality disorder. Yeah, borderline. Absolutely. चलिए, let's go. Number 62, the typical IQ test has a mean of 100 and a standard deviation of 15. If you score 115 approximately, what percentage of others who have taken the test are lower than you? Shruti is excited today. Question number 62 का आंसर क्या होगा बताइए. अगर आपका स्कोर IQ टेस्ट पे 115 है तो कितने लोग आपसे पीछे हैं बताइए. Very good. 84 percentile or 84 out of every 100 people are below you. Very good. Very good. चलिए, very good. Let's go. Number 63. I see a lion, my heart starts racing. I start trembling and I remember that my parents were killed by lions. From these inputs, I realize that I feel both afraid and I feel angry. Now, this understanding of emotion is most consistent with what theory? ये कौन सी थ्योरी से कंसिस्टेंट है जो भी यहाँ पे लिखा है बताइए. Heart races, you see lions, you start trembling, and then you remember that lions killed your parents, and then what to do then? You feel afraid and you feel angry. ये कौन सी थ्योरी? Okay, all right. 63 is two-factor theory. Option A is your correct answer. We are looking at environmental cues also. We are using our cognition also. हम cognitive labeling भी use कर रहे हैं. It's not Cannon-Barth theory. It is Schachter-Singer theory. Schachter-Singer two-factor theory है ये. Okay, everybody gets a 0 here. हाँ जी. Okay, people are still typing 63B. B नहीं है. Option A is your correct answer. है ना? You see? I realize from these inputs, I remember cognitive labeling. Environmental cues, cognitive labeling. ये देखो आप. Ma'am, I answered A. चलो Ria, you're the only one who gets marks here then. चलो, wonderful. Let's go. Option A is correct. Number 64, psychological research suggests that you are more likely to prefer something if you have seen it before. अगर आपने कोई चीज पहले देखी है तो आप उसको प्रेफर करेंगे. Subliminally अगर ये स्टिमुलाई आपको दिखाए जाएं तो what is correct here बताइए. Okay Ria, totally understand. It's okay, just know your answer. Okay Anshika, wonderful. What matters is that you get the answer correct, right? This is not a competition. Yeah. What matters is that you know the answer and you get the answer right. Very good. This is the mere exposure effect. We know that ये preferences unconsciously build होती हैं. Preferences जो हैं unconsciously बनती हैं. Stanley Milgram's classic experiment on social psychology is most closely associated with what? Stanley Milgram की थ्योरी में हम सबसे ज्यादा क्या स्टडी करते हैं, किस चीज पे फोकस करते हैं बताइए. I did correct. Okay, great. Authority will be the correct answer here. 65 के लिए authority होगा सही. Yeah, absolutely correct. चलिए, let's go. Number 66. The concept of introversion and extraversion were measured in a tool created by. Introversion और extraversion किसके tool या questionnaire से हम measure करते हैं? No, ma'am, I did correct also. I saw Chuchu, I saw. चलिए. Okay, I think will be the correct answer here. Hans I think होगा आपका सही answer यहाँ पे. Yeah, because he's the one who created the EPQ, I think personality questionnaire, which used to or which still measures extroversion and introversion. Very good. 20, not 20, 67. Two pins are placed so close to each other on a subject's finger that they are perceived as a single point. This is because the pins have not reached the. दो पिन्स जब आप किसी के स्किन पे रखते हैं या फिंगर पे रखते हैं उनको हम एज सिंगल पॉइंट परसीव करते हैं तो यहाँ पे हो क्या रहा है बताइए. ट्रू. जस्ट नोटिसेबल डिफरेंस हमने नहीं रीच किया है. वी हैव नॉट रीच द जस्ट नोटिसेबल डिफरेंस. देयरफॉर वी आर परसीविंग टू डिफरेंट पॉइंट्स एज अ सिंगल पॉइंट. ओके. Absolutely. Very good. Very good. 68. Which of the following did Kohlberg use when assessing somebody's moral development? यहाँ पे कौन सा कोलबर्ग ने यूज किया है moral development को assess करने के लिए? He used the Haynes dilemma. Haynes dilemma इन्होंने experiment use किया. हाँ, story use की. Absolutely. We have talked about this multiple times. Now, Francine raged at her therapist when she failed to get a perfect score on her history exam. Her therapist remarked in a very relaxed manner how absurd her logic was because she was still earning an A in the class. The way her therapist responded was most typical of what kind of therapy. जो यहाँ पे थेरेपिस्ट का रिस्पॉन्स रहा है ये कौन सी थेरेपी के लिए मोस्ट सूटेड होगा? This will be cognitive therapy. Option D will be your correct answer because थेरेपिस्ट क्या कह रहे हैं? ही इज सेइंग absurd मतलब आपका लॉजिक ठीक नहीं है. लॉजिक के बारे में कौन बात करेगा? Who deals with irrationality of thoughts? It is cognitive behavioral therapy or cognitive therapy. Therefore, it is a cognitive therapist. And ये directionally बोल रहे हैं ना, he is directly telling her that look, your logic is nonsense. That would typically be Albert Ellis's style. That would typically be Albert Ellis's style. चलिए. Number 70 of the following statistics which is most commonly used to measure the spread among scores. Dispersion का measure यहाँ पे कौन सा है बताइए. Okay, sure, no problem. You can note down. Chalo, not bad. Yes, standard deviation will be correct here. 30 more to go. Well done so far, guys. Come on, let's do the last 30 questions also. Yeah, we'll move a bit quickly. Let's go. Carl Rogers would say which of the following is important in the development of personality. Carl Rogers के हिसाब से personality की development के लिए सबसे important क्या है? Very good. To Carl Rogers, why we want congruence is to develop a healthy self-concept. Congruence किस चीज में help करती है? Self-concept अच्छा या mature self-concept develop करने में? Self-concept is important. 72. A researcher describes a particular concept as a score between 5 and 5.2 on a scale. This is A or an. अगर एक रिसर्चर एक कॉन्सेप्ट को स्कोर के तौर पे एक्सप्लेन करता है तो इसको हम क्या कह सकते हैं? क्वेश्चन नंबर 72 का आंसर दीजिए. Please go ahead and answer for question number 72. 72 is an operational definition. When you define a concept or a construct in terms of measurable values, तो इसको हम एक operational definition कहते हैं. All right? Very, very good. Let's go. Number 73, being awakened is most disruptive to typical sleep patterns if it occurs during which stage of sleep? ये कौन सी स्टेज में अगर हम जगेंगे तो बहुत डिस्ट्रप्टिव होगा, बहुत डिस्टर्बिंग होगा, बताइए. नंबर 73 के लिए आंसर कीजिए. प्लीज आंसर फॉर क्वेश्चन नंबर 70. REM sleep is the correct answer. If we are awakened during our dreams, it's most disruptive, if you remember. ठीक है? हाँ, REM rebound is the strongest. REM rebound is the strongest. Therefore, REM sleep should not get disrupted because consolidation of learning takes place here. Okay? Learning जो हम अच्छे से हाँ remember करते हैं, consolidate करते हैं, यहाँ पे होता है. Okay. All right. Deep sleep से ना नहीं REM sleep से. The reinforcement schedule that causes behavior to be most difficult to extinguish is a कौन से reinforcement schedule पे सबसे ज्यादा होगी extinction of या extinguishing of behavior? Extinction कहाँ पे सबसे ज्यादा difficult होगी? Question number 74. Variable ratio will be your correct answer. Variable ratio आपका correct answer होगा यहाँ पे. Most resistant to extinction is the variable ratio schedule of reinforcement. Number 75, facial expressions that are associated with particular emotions such as surprise or fear are. जो आपके facial expressions associated हैं emotions के साथ, emotions जैसे कि fear, surprise, ये क्या होते हैं? Question number 75. We made it to 75. Great, guys. Option A will be correct here. ये emotions or ये facial expressions, they are quite universal. Okay, they are universal. Therefore, they are similar throughout the world. You'll see. What is his name? Not Elkin. What's his name? Ekman. Paul Ekman's theory. In an experiment, participants were asked to remember a lengthy list of words. Several hours later, when asked to recall as many words as they could, many participants wrote down words that were similar to the meaning of the actual words. ये किस चीज की एग्जाम्पल है बताइए. Semantic encoding will be correct because we are writing down words that are similar in meaning. You remember this is how we remember in levels of processing theory? Yeah? Scott must be from Scotland. Yeah, absolutely. तो ये semantic encoding हम कर रहे हैं. Very, very good. Very, very good. Good job, guys. 77. Concept in social psychology that suggests people will do things simply because others are doing them. क्योंकि दूसरे लोग करते हैं तो हम भी कुछ करेंगे. Social psychology में इसको क्या कहा जाता है? बताइए. Conformity will be the correct answer. Conformity is without it's social pressure without any apparent request. तो कोई हमें कोई request नहीं करता है, जो हम देखते हैं लोग कर रहे हैं हम भी वही करते हैं. We start doing whatever other people are doing as well. All right. चलिए, very very good. Then question number 78. One main criticism of personality tests is that. What is one main criticism of personality tests? What is one main criticism of personality tests? Please answer for question number 78. Very, very good, Farheen. Okay. Option E is your correct answer. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ हम पॉजिटिव या नेगेटिव ट्रेट्स पे फोकस करते हैं. इट्स जस्ट दैट वी यूज सेल्फ रिपोर्ट इन्वेंटरीज. एंड सेल्फ रिपोर्ट इन्वेंटरीज कितनी एक्यूरेट हो सकती हैं, राइट? So there is a little bit of a doubt regarding how accurate personality inventories can be, since they are all self-report. Most of the personality inventories, okay, are self-report measures. Therefore, right? How honest are people going to be while reporting about their own personality? That is a heavy, heavy criticism over here. Let's go. Let's go. Number 79, the psychologist who trained with Wundt and traveled to the United States to set up the first psychological lab at Cornell University is called what? उनका नाम क्या था बताइए. Please answer for number 79. Absolutely, this is Tiekner, Edward Tiekner. Number 80, Willie spent a year of his life stranded on a desert island or a deserted island. Though he was rescued, he still suffers from anxiety and impaired ability to function normally. Willie would most likely be diagnosed with. नंबर 80 के लिए बताइए विली को हम किस डिसऑर्डर से या किस प्रॉब्लम से हम डायग्नोज करें. Okay, waiting for everybody to answer for 80. Very good. Option E will be correct. Post-traumatic stress disorder is what has happened to Willie. Yeah, it's like the movie Castaway. Have you ever watched the movie Castaway? There also, he basically gets a football ki ball and he calls it Wilson. Yeah, and that's his only friend. Never mind. If you haven't watched and if you have some time, watch. It's a beautiful movie. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Chaliye. Yeah, Tom Hanks. Correct. Tom Hanks is amazing. 81. If two individuals have the same phenotype, तो फिर क्या? अगर लोगों का सेम phenotype है, तो फिर क्या होगा? True, option B is correct. It's just that physical expression genes ka same hai. Okay. It's not that they have the same genotype, but only the expressed traits, the traits expressed in their physical appearance are the same. That's all. That's all. Absolutely. Very, very good. Let's go. 82 says myelin serves to provide. Myelin की क्या function है बताइए. हाँ हाँ मैम option D. Myelin does what? Why do we have the myelin sheath? Why do we need it all? Very good. It gives us a faster nerve conduction. ये हमें तेजी से हमें nerve conduction करने में help करता है. Yeah. Which of the following is most important level of language according to Noam Chomsky? Noam Chomsky के हिसाब से सबसे important level of language कौन सी है? Hi Jyoti, good morning. Good morning. Very good. Syntax, because all of Chomsky's research was on syntax. Deep structure, surface structure. So Chomsky thinks that syntax is the most important level of language. Very, very good, guys. Very, very good. Chaliye. 84. Which of the following is based upon principles of classical conditioning? यहाँ पे कौन सा classical conditioning के principles पे based है? बताइए. Please answer for question number 84. 84 is aversion therapy. बाकी सारे जो हैं they are see differential reinforcement is operant conditioning, token economies as well as contingency contracting is operant conditioning. Unconditional positive regard has nothing to do with behavioral therapy, and then aversion is based upon the principle of classical conditioning. 85. Some psychological tests are designed for comparing normals with abnormals. ठीक है, डिसऑर्डर जो लोग एग्जिबिट करते हैं उनको हम नॉर्मल्स के साथ कंपेयर करते हैं. ये कहाँ पे हम करते हैं? Where do we do this? Please answer for number 85. Please answer for number 85. Very, very good, guys. It's going to be MMPI2. MMPI2 is for clinical diagnoses. ठीक है? Amber Heard को भी यही दिया था ना? Dr. Curry had used this on Amber Heard also. Now I can talk about it since the verdict is out. Chalo, let's go. Let's go. It is MMPI2. To diagnose or to look for abnormality and compare abnormal individuals with normal. Yeah. Chalo. A 1-year-old infant says his first word, Dada. This child is doing what? What is the child doing? What were the results? So she showed really high exaggeration, which meant that not malingering really, but it showed high scores for sort of exaggeration of responses, histrionic personality, and then she showed very high scores for borderline personality disorder. Yeah, borderline and histrionic, which is so interesting. All right, chaliye. So this child is showing absolutely normal behavior. 1 year पे होलो phrases हम सीखते हैं नहीं सीखते हैं? We start using holo phrases at around 8 months, 1 year. Yeah, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. This is not babbling, this is a holo phrase because the child basically is calling his father using the word, right? Not delayed. It is appropriate for his age. It's completely fine for his age. Just 1-year-old baby. Chaliye, all right. 87, which of the following is the strongest correlation coefficient? यहाँ पे strongest correlation coefficient कौन सा है बताइए. Very good. Option A is your correct answer. Option A is definitely your correct answer. What is the blind spot? ये blind spot क्या होता है? Please answer for question number 88. मैम इतनी अभी नून भी नहीं हुई है 41 डिग्री. ओ हो, ये कहाँ पे हो रहा है कृतिका? आई थॉट यू वर इन ओडिशा. नो, यूपी. होपफुली थिंग्स विल गेट बेटर. अब तो जून भी आ गया. होपफुली गर्मी कम हो जाएगी. या आई एम होपिंग दैट द मॉनसून्स विल स्टार्ट. ब्लाइंड स्पॉट इज द एरिया वेयर द ऑप्टिक नर्व एग्जिट्स द रेटिना. ठीक है, तो कहाँ गया? ऑप्शन सी विल बी योर करेक्ट आंसर. Ma'am, can we do a class discussing about the case where the whole family went for suicide? And this depth case also. Depth case, I'm happy to discuss. Suicide is a little triggering for people, so I don't like to talk about it. During development, a fertilized egg can split. If it does, it results in. बताइए, अगर डेवलपमेंट के दौरान फर्टिलाइज्ड एग स्प्लिट होता है, अगर ये स्प्लिट होता है तो क्या होगा? यूपी में अगस्त तक समर्स ओनली. ओहो, आ जाओ गैस, आई कीप प्लेस फॉर यू हियर. कम. ओके, ऑलराइट. Chalo. Very, very good. This is not a disorder. This is just monozygotic twins. Okay, identical twins or monozygotic twins. Very, very good. Last 11 questions. Aiden has the highest grades in class. He plays the cello in the city orchestra and is popular among his classmates. When he shows up to help build apartments for the homeless, the group leader is startled to find him clumsy and unable to hammer a nail without hitting his own thumb. The leader's surprise results from which of the following? Ma'am, then depth case final. Sure, I don't mind. Arey, ma'am, but we need boxes. I'll get boxes, not a जमशेदपुर में भी बहुत गर्मी है क्या कर सकते हेलो इफेक्ट इज करेक्ट halo effect is correct here. You see what is happening here? He is imagining that Aiden can't be bad at anything since he is good at scoring well in class. Okay. So here he is thinking कि अगर grades अच्छे आते हैं, like you know, we think कि हाँ, there's this phenomenon very typically we refer to Sharma ji ka beta and all that, right? So it's basically that your parents think your relative's child can't do anything wrong. Yeah, so here also this teacher is thinking or this person is thinking Aiden can't do anything wrong since he gets good grades in class. Nahi, Aiden doesn't have to be good at everything. He's good at some things, poor guy. है ना? So this is halo effect where we start thinking कि everything you must be good at if you're good at one. Understood? Hopefully we understood. Last 10 questions, guys. Come on, we will reflect at 100, obviously. Peter is studying for a biology test. He remembers the information much better when he actually goes into the biology classroom rather than staying in the library. This is most likely an example of what? ये किस चीज की example है बताइए. Very good. This is context dependent memory. ये context dependent memory है. 92. Kristen and Dave are driving to a restaurant in the fog. They see the restaurant's neon sign in the distance, which they think is about 1 mile down the road. It turns out to be just half a mile. What explains the difference between their perception and reality? इनको लगा कि रेस्टोरेंट 1 मील दूर है, लेकिन ये आधे ही मील दूरी पे था. ऐसा क्यों लगा इनको? Why do you think they thought this? Please answer for question number 92. I can't believe we've done 92 questions. But I think it's a good exposure to all the topics. So next time also maybe I'll either do revision or I will do the questions again for all of you. Let me know what you would like to do. Very good. This is aerial perspective. Fog hua na. So because of the fog, they were not able to see clearly and that is what was causing their illusion. Therefore, it is aerial perspective because it's foggy, they couldn't see clearly. Okay? Alright, chali, let's go. Okay, chali, let's go. 93. Which of the following are found in the forebrain? Forebrain में कौन कौन से हमें यहाँ पे मिलेंगे? Please answer for 93. "93 is B. Option B होगा आपका सही आंसर यहाँ पे. Because you see, cerebellum is part of the hindbrain. Cerebellum, hindbrain, medulla, hindbrain, reticular activating system, hindbrain, tectum, tegmentum, cerebellum, hindbrain, thalamus, hippocampus, and amygdala. All parts or subcortical structures. So this will be part of the forebrain. Yeah, limbic system. Limbic system and your limbic system only, all three structures. So forebrain. 94, question number 94. Which of the following involves sensations from the skin? स्किन से जो सेंसेशंस आती हैं कहाँ से आती हैं बताइए. What will they be called? What will they be called? Please answer for 94. 94 will be A, tactile and cutaneous. Correct. 95. Amita loved playing soccer in grade school. Now she is a professional soccer player with the entire team depending on her. She is sponsored by sports equipment manufacturers and so on. She still likes playing, but it's not the same. she doesn't like playing it that much anymore. ऐसा क्यों हुआ है बताइए. Why do you think she doesn't like playing soccer anymore? What happened to Amita? Please answer for number 95. 95 के लिए आंसर कीजिए. Over justification effect will be correct here. When we start reinforcing for things that we don't need reinforcing, जब intrinsically motivated चीजों के लिए हमें reinforcement external मिलती है, we don't like it as much anymore. And that's the over justification effect. Very, 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 very. 96. Zoe likes to smoke cigarettes occasionally, so she won't eat as much. But she does notice that her heart beats faster when she smokes too. When this heartbeat increases, why does it happen? स्मोकिंग से जो हार्ट बीट इंक्रीज होती है, ये क्यों होता है बताइए. किस न्यूरोट्रांसमीटर की वजह से होता है? प्लीज आंसर फॉर 96. ऑल राइट, वेरी सरप्राइजिंगली इट इज ड्यू टू एसिटाइलकोलाइन. ठीक है. Smoking releases acetylcholine also, and acetylcholine acts as a neuromodulator and actually increases our heartbeat. क्या सुना आपने? सुना? हाँ, तो acetylcholine increases our heartbeat. Absolutely, absolutely. तो स्मोकिंग से ये होता है, इंक्रीज रिलीज होता है acetylcholine. Number 97. What is content validity in a psychometric test? Psychometric test की content validity क्या होती है? 97. What is the answer? Please tell me. What is the answer? 97. नाइन्टी सेवन इज डी. कंटेंट वुड मीन कि हम कितना मेजर कर रहे हैं जो हम एक्चुअली मेजर करना चाहते हैं. मोस्ट अप्रोप्रिएट विल बी डी हियर. नाउ Tamara doesn't think. Last three questions, guys. Tamara doesn't think she is very good at math. She flunks her math test, but she knows that all she has to do is study and her grades will rise. This is an example of what? Tamara is not very good at math. ठीक है. तो वो she fails in the math test, but she knows कि उनको बस पढ़ाई करनी है और scores better हो जाएंगे. तो ये यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? Correct answer is option D, low self efficacy. She thinks she can't do, तो खुद में belief नहीं है. लेकिन she knows that if she tries hard she can do better. Internal locus of control. Okay? Self efficacy मतलब she knows she is not good at it. Skill नहीं है उनके पास. But she has an internal locus of control because she says if I work hard I can improve. 99. Jenny's IQ score is 135. Where does she fall? Where does this fall on a normal score distribution? Normal probability curve पे ये कहाँ पे आएगा? Score of 135 in an IQ test. Where do you think it will put Jenny? Absolutely, 99 is E. 2 standard deviations से ऊपर. ठीक है? Because ये 100 plus 1 standard deviation plus 2 standard deviation, this will be 115 and this will be 130. So approximately इसके ऊपर, इसके आसपास. Very, very good. Very, very good. Last question for the day. Question number 100. We made it. Which are the three scales on which temperament can be assessed according to Mary Rothbard? Mary Rothbard के हिसाब से कहाँ पे हम बेसिकली कौन सी तीन मेजर्स हम टेम्परामेंट के कर सकते हैं? Please go ahead and answer for question number 100. Last question. ये कौन है मैम? आंसर तो करो जल्दी से. You can ask as doubt also later. First, go ahead and answer. Option E is correct here. Surgency means level of activity, whether the child is active or not. Okay, आपको पता है temperament में Kagan and Rothbard have basically measured slow to warm up babies. Ah, very, very good. Babies who are slow to warm up quickly or don't warm up at all. So it's about how much activity they show, how much negative effect they show, and how much they are able to regulate their emotions, or how much control they have. Yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. With that, we are done. Please tell me your scores. These are books that you should refer to if you are preparing without my guidance. Please refer to all of them. All right, with that, we are done for today. Please let me know your scores. I had a great time talking to all of you. I think I prefer the Saturday classes rather than the Friday night classes for YouTube. Please remember, from now onwards, we will have classes regularly every Saturday, 10 a.m. Next Saturday, I will either put a revision for you or it will be another practice test. Okay, 88, 85 and above would be a good score, and anything above 90 would be a great score. ठीक है? 80 to 85 के ऊपर अच्छा स्कोर है, और 90 से ऊपर जो है बहुत अच्छा स्कोर है. Absolutely amazing. All right, good performance today. Good performance today. With that, we have come, yeah, the class has come to an end. For those of you who are already a part of the group, who are already a part of my classes, I will see you on Monday. For those of you who have not joined my Telegram group yet, please go ahead and do so. Telegram group join कर लीजिए. Group का नाम Net with Hafsa है. ये आप search करेंगे Telegram पे आपको मिल जाएगा. If you want to join my classes, if you want to subscribe for the last 1 or 2 months of NET exam and try to do your best, use the code Hafsa Live to get a 10% discount, and you can also use this code to get access to my free classes on Unacademy. So what are you waiting for? Join in. Except for that, if you like the class, please give it a thumbs up, share it, like it, subscribe. Except for that, have a great day ahead. Thank you so much for learning with me. I'll be ending the class here. Bye bye. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye. Bye.